My name is Crystal Dennis, and I am 26 years old, and I am a blind musician.
This is the story of Crystal Dennis, an aspiring musician I first met on a forum dedicated to singing and acting. Central to the forum were singing competitions, which led to many of the members' first introduction to the art of mixing as they strove to improve their crafts. Crystal initially asked other members for help with mixing her songs, but that began to change about a year and a half ago.
I had another blind friend who told me they mixed on this software that was accessible. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll go try this. And because it was always frustrating to me how I wanted to be able to cover songs for fun and not have to always ask someone to mix for me. So that was sort of how it started, that I wanted to go learn how to mix. But yeah, that world opened up to me about a year and a half ago.
Crystal was born with a degenerative eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa, which left her completely blind by the age of 13. However, she has not let this slow her down. She began pursuing music at the age of 7, singing at local events and pageants. To this day, she engages in gigs on a regular basis, preferring to sing songs from the Celtic and jazz standard genres. Currently, she is working on developing her songwriting skills in the hopes of self-producing her own album.
There are a moderate amount of challenges in just being an audio engineer and being blind. For example, not every DAW is accessible because there are some that are very highly graphical and there just isn't accessibility out for that right now. On Windows, you have to install a screen reader. There is one called Job Access with Speech by Freedom Scientific. It's known as JAWS, and that one is pretty pricey. It's about the price of a computer.
One barrier that Crystal has encountered is that not every program is accessible with her screen reader. Apple has been pushing its developers to include accessibility options as basic tools in all its programs, but as a PC user, Crystal depends on user-generated scripts to access the program she needs to for mixing. Unfortunately, these scripts are often outdated or just not available for higher-end mixing programs. Despite what others may see as a detriment to the growth of her mixing skills, Crystal maintains a very positive attitude about being blind.
I don't think blindness really affects anything in mixing other than like accessibility issues and stuff. I honestly think it helps you be a slightly better mixer because you're not using your eyes to look at the waveforms or anything, so you have to do everything by ear.
I asked Crystal if she had any final words that she would wish to share about her experiences being blind and being a musician and dabbling in audio engineering.
That's it, I think. I can't really think of anything else.